Hi and welcome along to the Bias Premier League show. Brought to you today by Boohoo Man. Don't forget you can get up to 40% off any of their clothing. Just click the link in the description. You can get stuff like what I got on here, like what Yardie's got on there. He's got the training gear on there, right?
Yeah,
yeah, are you looking very relaxed, bro? Where are you?
Oh, so I'm there right now, yeah. Is you see through see how much money I spend on players, how much players are worth. You know, them have this thing, Project Mbappe, where the people keep talking about. No. Project Ben White made up one. Yeah, the price for Ben White. Yo, so the football over there, you know. We have them training. We have a training camp right now, training some young players to get them. Yeah, we'll sell them. Soon sell them and make some money.
You're at a training camp.
Yeah. It's a very don't look on them. It's a very
with a training camp with a barbecue in the background.
And a jacuzzi.
And a jacuzzi.
Or a hot tub.
Oh, yeah, see, yeah, man's living life.
I'm in the backyard, man. I'm in the backyard, Robbie.
Yeah, right. I know you got money. Not that back garden's big, bro.
You know, man, I'm in the backyard. We're gonna have a barbecue in the summer.
But no, I know you're on a little staycation, so that's nice that you managed to get yourself a little break and everything. So that's cool. Did you get a chance to see the Arsenal game? They played Millwall in a friendly. Of course, they were supposed to be in Florida, as we know.
Exactly.
They had to cancel that because of all the COVID stuff and that. They had to cancel that trip. But they played a little behind closed doors friendly at the weekend against Millwall, and 4-1 win.
Yeah, up at the training center.
London Coney.
You know what? It's Millwall. You know what I mean? You know, funny enough, I got some stick from Millwall fans. You know, last season when I spoke about them booing the people them who do the knee and all that. Enough Millwall fans were messaging me on my socials. I say, all right, have a good day. You know what I mean? And you know, just to show you how much what happens is, look, you came to the training, you didn't even get to go to the ground. You get me? Like, behave yourself. You know what I mean? It's preseason, man. Preseason anyway. You know what I mean? And it is what it is, Robbie. I don't get excited for preseason. I don't, because we know this already. We can be.
You were cussing when we lost, though. Hold on.
No,
because
I was cussing.
Wait a minute. No. Hold on. Wait a minute.
I didn't cuss.
You was cussing. You was having a go when we lost to Hibernian, weren't you?
No, Brennan, play the clip.
I'm glad it's preseason because we're not playing and we're not losing nothing. So, you know what I mean? It is what it is. I hope this is a sign to show the owners and the manager and the board that, look, it's preseason and we're still not where we should be. As you can see, we don't look convincing.
I was cussing that the fact of, that, like, I don't want to say this because I'm not trying to breed an agenda out there to the people, the fans out there to start getting on it. But it's more like, I see Aubameyang, I want him to have a great season this season. I do. I really do. If he's gonna stay, I want him to have a great season. I want him to be back on form that he used to be on. You understand what I mean? Because I can now see fans are like, yo, get rid of him, sell him. He needs to go. And I don't think he does much to justify the case, because he did an overhead kick in the game against Millwall, hit the post, which led to the goal. Yeah, brilliant. But it's not a goal.
Yeah, but it led to the goal. It was still. Listen. We want to see him.
His intention wasn't to pass it to anybody. His intention was.
Yeah, I know, but it was still a brilliant.
It could have hit the post and went over. It could have hit the post and landed into the keeper. Anywhere. It could have hit the post and went anywhere else. However, he posted that picture, and it's like, you're not helping the situation, because I see fans are now like, brother, but you didn't score. You understand? And that's what it is. They get the frustration is building now.
Yeah, but then to me, those fans obviously didn't watch the game, because he played well in the game. He played well in the game. All right, he didn't get a goal. I thought the other games, the first game he didn't play well in that.
Yeah.
The second game, obviously, he missed the chances.
Yeah.
This game, he's not scored, but he's done a brilliant bit of skill. I mean, if that had gone in, that would have been one of the best goals you've seen. But it's hit the post and it's led to a goal. But he played well. He had a hand in a couple of the goals. He looked sharp. I thought he played well. All right, he didn't score. We want to see him scoring goals.
I think that's where the frustration is coming from fans.
But I think some of these fans need to cool down. The guys, like you said, it's pre-season, and he's starting to get back to. He looks sharp in that game. That's what I like. He looks sharp. Lacazette looked sharp as well. That's the other person that I thought he scored a goal. He looked sharp as well. That bodes well for the. Well, that's if Lacazette is still here, because there's still a lot of rumors that he could be sold. But he looks sharp.
Can I ask you a question?
Sorry?
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
If you had to keep one, Lacazette or Aubameyang, who are you keeping?
I'd keep Aubameyang, just based off of the fact that the reason why I'm saying that, right?
I'm keeping Lacazette.
The reason why I'm saying that, right, is that I'm looking at this guy's career, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, right? And last season was the first ever poor season goal scoring he's ever had in his whole career. That's like, if you trace it right back from his days in France to Dortmund to Arsenal when he came in. Remember, he hit the ground running. He's been sensational. He had one bad season. For me, I'm backing him this season to get back in the goals, right?
I hope he does.
I don't want. And then on the Lacazette one, I mean, Lacazette has been brilliant. We were having this debate the other day on one of my transfer shows about Lacazette and Tammy Abrahams. We've been linked with Tammy Abrahams, and I'm like, I can see the Tammy Abrahams link, and I do think he's a good player. I really do, even before the links. But is he better than Lacazette? That's how I look on it. All right, he's younger, but is he better? And I look on it and I say, if he's not better, then give Lacazette.
Don't change.
Give Lacazette. I know he's got 1 year left, and this is the critical time, and they want to get the wages down. Try and negotiate a new deal with him on reduced wages, right? Give him a 1 year extension and concentrate on the other areas where we really do need changes, right? Because we've got
100%.
That's how I look on it. Lacazette's looking sharp. You've got Lacazette, Aubameyang, you've got Martinelli, and you've got Balogun, who also scored in the game, right?
Yeah, which was
so
good.
To me, I don't think striker is. There's other areas, as we all know. We
have Arteta's favorite striker as well, still.
Nketiah, who again, he in the game missed a very easy header. It's a bit worrying with him how many chances he's been missing as well. But anyway, it was a good, and we got to see a new signing, Sambi Lokonga. What did you make of him?
Yeah, man, definitely. You know what I mean? You see the thing with him, like when I don't know much about him before he came to the club, I'll be honest with you, but start to look and see the highlights of the game and his highlights, and he looks comfortable. You know what I mean? I mean, it's preseason. We have to remember that when you get into the Premier League and you're going up against other teams week in, week out, and you're coming up against it. If you're gonna be a regular in that midfield, then we will get to see a bit more about you, and we will see then, okay, was it a great sign or not? At the moment, it was just one game preseason. Just like Tavares, he had a great first game. Scored on his debut, so it's good. It's a positive sign. He's young as well, so yeah, man.
Yeah, I mean,
once the season starts, we will see.
Yeah, it wasn't, he didn't get pressed in midfield that much. It was quite a comfortable first game for him. But, like you said, he looked nice and comfortable on the ball. And yeah, positives, lots of positives. Another positive is that we'll probably be announcing a signing of Ben White this week for £50 million. Right, but after all the speculation, he'll be coming. Why are you laughing?
50 million for Ben White, brother. Like, Saliba really that bad? Like no, real talk. Like when you look on the team, remember, we ended the season with like the third or fourth best defense, third best defense. Yeah, even though we were finishing at the league. It's just that lack of goals. We had lack of goals last season. Why we finished where we did. If we had a better if Aubameyang was firing like previous seasons, we would be up in the top 4 easily. and that's facts. Because if we had the third best, yeah, and that was behind Liverpool and Man City, right? Yeah. So you check it. It shows. No, obviously Luis is gone, so we have to bring in somebody else. Holding's still there, Mari's still there, Gabriel's still there. But Saliba is really that bad that we need to spend 50 million.
Listen, he don't fancy Saliba. It's obvious. I think I've said it before that I feel that next season when Saliba comes back off that loan, that'll be the end of him. He'd be sold. Because if you're bringing in Ben White for £50 million, that's a huge investment, right?
Of course.
And
Gabriel
so to me,
remember they just buy Gabriel as well.
So to me,
that's their
£27 million player, right, in Saliba out on loan. Is he gonna? If he has a great loan move, is he gonna want to come back and play second fiddle to Ben White? You know what I mean? So I think, but this Ben White, listen, Ben White coming into positive. He is highly rated, but I was saying it again on one of my transfer shows that it's a gamble. Not a gamble in that he's not a good player, but a gamble in that this is a heavy investment in a player. Man United fans laughing at me, saying to me, "Listen, we could be paying £50 million for Varane, and you pay £50 million for Ben White." You've had Liverpool fans laughing and saying we only paid £30 million for Canute. And you paid. So it's a big gamble, big gamble.
A huge. This is gonna be like the Maguire again, like when Man U buy Maguire. This is gonna be like that type of eyes are gonna be on him now. You understand?
Every time he plays.
Don't get me wrong. It's not Ben White's fault. Let's put that out. It's not Ben White's fault that the price tag is what it is. You know what I mean? The clubs are valuing him at this, and this is what they want for him. And it's up to a club to whether they want to pay it or not. Just like with Pepe, you know what I mean? The clubs put a price on these players, and if you want to pay it, you pay it. It's just with that price tag, some players, the pressure comes because when they're playing, they know all eyes are on them saying, "Yo, let's see what this 50 million guy can do." You know what I mean? Let's see what you're gonna do right now. Any mistakes you make, we paid 50 million. That's the problem that happens.
Yep.
And I just hope it don't go that way, because it shocks me 50 million for Ben White, because I don't even really like him. Fifth choice defense for England.
Yeah, you could say that. You could say that. He didn't get on the pitch, but he's a young player, isn't he? He's a young player. The fact that he got into the squad, a Brighton player got into that squad tells you though that he must have a lot of ability. So hopefully, when he comes to Arsenal now, that ability is going to shine through. The other player that's been quite a controversial one, if it does happen, would be if we signed Aaron Ramsdale from Sheffield United again. This is another one that's apparently we're pushing for.
Yo, Arteta for do stand-up comedy, I'm telling you, he's great. He is hilarious. Brother, how are we? I see the valuation today, something like 32 million. Yeah, they want, of course, this is the problem. I said it before, Whoever leaked this rumor that Arsenal have 250 million to spend, you have caused this. Yeah, because Brighton's like, give me 50 million for Ben White. Sheffield, give me 32 million. 32 million for Ramsdale. When we sell Martinez for how much? 18, 19 million, 20 million. To Villa. And now so we sell a great goalkeeper for go buy Ramsdale.
The talk is that it might not be as much as 30 million. That there's other, I think Sky were reporting yesterday that it's actually around about 18 million with add-ons that could bring it up to about 27. But still, like you said, even if it's 18 million, we still sold Emi Martinez for 20 million.
Yo,
right? And what is Ramsdale?
Sorry, Robbie, sorry. Can we not just try go back and get Martinez for 25 million?
That's too late. Way too late. And he wouldn't be 25 million now. He'd be about 40 million. He's one of the best goalkeepers in the world now.
Exactly. And we're going to end up with Ramsdale. Brother. So
well, we don't know yet.
So wait, hold on. Right, we might not end up with him. But if we do end up with him, what does this mean for Leno then? So Ramsdale will be with number one? Man.
I don't know. I mean, he could be being brought in to push for the number one. Does he come in? Does he want to come in for that price tag and be a number two? it's a bit of a mess. And remember, we bought that Runason as well, who was supposed to be number 2. Yeah, I mean, so it's a bit of a mess on transfers. Just looking at some of the other highlights on transfers, right? Is the Harry Kane one. I was joking with expressions the other day, right? I was saying that's gonna get spoken about a lot this week. I think he's coming off of his holidays. Will he stay or will he go? Do you think he'll stay at Spurs or do you think he'll go?
If you see, if he stays, if he stays at Spurs, he has no ambition in life. He has no ambition, and it's, don't take it as a disrespect Spurs fans, because if you support Spurs, it's a disrespect anyway. But I'm just saying, like, come on, man, like, how many more years are you gonna go through that where you're just watching other people lift trophies? You know what I mean? You see Arsenal lift trophies, you see us FA Cup all the time. So don't you want to feel what it feels like to show armpit here? It's like, if he wants to, he should. He has. I think. Listen, Harry Kane, for the profile of the striker and everything, he should find a move to another club. You understand? Straight.
What about Grealish as well? Because he's been linked with City as well. You know, Harry Kane with City, Grealish being linked with City. If they get them 2 players, if they sign both of them, the season's over already before we start.
Not really. I don't think so. You know why? Because listen to this now. Harry Kane going to City could actually be not great for City, because Harry Kane don't like to pass the ball to Sterling. So you know what I mean? They're gonna be less goals.
Listen, if he goes to City, if they get him and Grealish, the season's over, man. They're going to win the league. Look how easily they won it last year. They got them 2 in it. You know, remember, they won the league so easily last year without a striker. Yeah, they got Harry Kane up front. You know he's going to bang if he stays fit. Guaranteed 20
to be
goals,
honest, at City, he would get so many more goals. He would. He would break record. He would break the record to top goal scorer, I reckon, for the season.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bit scary if they get him. If they get him, it's looking scary.
But the question is, if he goes to City, would we feel the same way about him now as when he plays for Tottenham? I don't think we would.
Yeah,
like, we would. Lee would actually celebrate when he scores for England now.
I think what would happen is every time he plays us, he'd get it. But he'd be a less level of hate to what. Listen, let's get into the idiot of the week.
Idiot of the week goes to Man United. Listen, I know it's preseason, but Man United, you have to get it, man. You understand? Like when we lost the Hibs the other day, you're not on a kill way, on laugh at away. Oh, we're not get beaten by a Scottish team and rare this and rare that. I'm not gonna get 4-1, like Oli at the wheel. I swear, Oli just signed a new deal
to QPR as well. Yeah, and he just signed a new deal as well.
Yeah, man. See,
listen, like you said, that sums it up now. That when it shows you, there's just funny enough. I was chatting to Flex, and he goes, "Yeah, it's only a friend." I go, "Yeah, see, that's what we were saying after Hibs." Only a friend, and he's right. It is only a friendly, and they did make loads and loads of changes. But I agree, idiot of the week before, but they were running up their mouth, and look what happened to them.
Exactly.
And your boohoo man of the week.
Boohoo man of the week for me can only be one person, and listen, I have to give it to him because he's one of my favorite players at Arsenal. He is. I'm a huge fan of his. I've been calling for him last season to be put in this role. Been given this number, it has to go to Emil Smith Rowe. He's my boom, man. Let me tell you something. Like, I'm happy he got the number 10. He's got the number 10 now. New contract, and even in pre-season, we can see he's up fit. I feel like obviously, seeing the Euros as an Englishman, he probably watched that and was like, I want to make sure that the next time England's calling up, I'm putting myself in a position where I can be recognized. Because remember, when we was watching the England games, we were saying that the creativity is a bit of lack in the midfield with the creativity at times. If he can now form himself to be that number 10 that can do this, they should call him up. And I just have to give it to him, man. He's having a good preseason, and he got the new contract. You know what I mean? Villa kept coming at him, wanting to take him. I'm like, nope, he's not going, and he's staying with us. He's one of our own. We need to keep him, and that's it. The problem now is, does that mean we don't buy anybody else? Because
no, we still need a creative number 10, 100%. But when I say number 10, creative midfielder, he's got the number 10. But we still need a creative player in that area, because as I've said to you many a times, with Smith Rowe, he's more for me just an attacking midfielder. He's not really that guy who takes those killer passes and stuff out. But I'm pleased for him as well. He's a great player. It's a great that we signed him onto a long-term contract. And he's the future. Him, Saka, these guys are the future of Arsenal. So it's great to see that he signed on, and well done to him. Boohoo Man of the Week. Yardie, thank you very much to you. Right. I'll catch you back in the studio next week. Right. Continue. Right. I say sun yourself, but there's no sun there.
Sun now today. Sun stop now, Robbie. But what I gotta do is sign me up, Robbie. Sign me up. 50 million. 50 million. In a slip watch. God,
one. See you guys next week.